When'd you get back?
On Sunday morning / Saturday morning / Friday night. It was like Friday to Saturday 2:30 in the morning.
Got it.
And I was very tired. And the doors were locked, which pissed me off beyond belief.
Right.
Like I was like, and the thing is,
It's already a great start.
I didn't realize that everyone was gone.
Right.
So I was under the impression that it was just Ryan here, and he was like
Fort
scared.
Knoxing it.
Yeah. That he was scared.
Yeah.
And I was literally like about to just start banging on his fucking sliding glass door to just wake him up because I was so inconvenient. I was also in a terrible mood from the flight. The flight back home was actually awesome, but I just felt like crap for some reason.
Okay.
But it started out great because we didn't have for some reason our seats didn't get assigned to us right away, and so we it's 30 minutes before the flight, and we're like, hey, we still don't have seats, and the lady's like, oh, it must have been some internal error, and she was looking around, and the only seats were available were in the Comfort Plus section.
Oh man.
We were in row 5, and we had the whole row to ourselves, extra leg room. They give you you just get service before everybody else too. It was awesome. I had never been in the fancy seats before, and that was so much leg room, and it was just straight up laying down across the seat.
That's amazing.
It was awesome, and but then
You were over it?
I had no sleep the whole trip, and I was supposed to get sleep on this trip, but it was just
What kept you up tonight?
There
was just always an occasion.
Not even always, but just for some reason I was just waking up early, and then I couldn't go back to bed, and then, or if there was a day where I could wake up early, or where I could sleep in, that was a day where for some reason we had planned to wake up and watch the sunrise on the beach, which we did twice.
Nice. And I can hear the joy that it brought you.
No, it was. This was great. The trip was
right.
Honestly so needed, and so relaxing. And it's funny because I went into it being I'm not gonna think about stand up. I'm not gonna do stand up. I was so burnt out off of it.
Right.
And I'm not doing any of this shit. And then the first day on the beach, I just had ideas flowing through me. And
that's glorious.
We were at the beach for 4.5 hours, and I wrote the entire time
for 4 hours and 20 minutes.
Bro, it was awesome. I know, but I swam, I laid out. It was not the entire, but it was I wrote for a lot of it, and it was all stuff that I was this is great.
And were you? Oh, so it was the Eric Walsh method of it was making you laugh, it was genuinely making you laugh.
No, I don't really it's hard. I don't really.
It's hard to sit and crack yourself up.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Eric's genuinely sitting there being and
I think a bit, a little. I think he's definitely getting some smirks.
That's awesome. I hope I've never, even my favorite jokes, it doesn't make me laugh because it doesn't surprise me. I knew the punchline already. Everything
the first time you hear it, the first time you think of it. Sometimes I will get that when I'll because it's the first. I heard it the first time. It is a surprise. You didn't know it existed.
True. I'll smile. Everything I read, I'm well, I could have thought of that.
Sure.
But it's no, it was great. The whole trip was great. And
wait, so why were you in a pissy mood then when you got back from the airport?
Just I was really tired. I had been getting no sleep, and I especially didn't get sleep that day. And then I just was feeling nauseous, and I just felt like crap. And then, you finally land, and then we got in at JFK, and we decided to take an Uber home.
Right.
And I don't know if you've ever Ubered home from JFK.
Sure.
You have, but takes an unbelievably long amount of time to get to the ride pickup area. You got to take the air train.
Right. Train to get to the Uber pickup
area.
Yes.
So it was just and where we were positioned in the airport, it was a 10-minute walk or 15-minute walk just to get to the air train. And then it was 8 minutes away. And then there was this fucking idiot couple on the air train that just they didn't know. I wanted to be sir, you need to get it together because first of all, they almost missed the train, and they open it and hold the doors. So we were there for 3 seconds longer. I'm that's 3 seconds I could have been. Then they get off at the very first stop, and they're oh shit, and turn around and hold the doors again.
That's 6 seconds.
There you go. That's 6 more seconds. And then the guy he's like dropping his bags and shit. And he's like, wait, where is this going? Like, I was just like, dude, go home. Just get off. Find the next flight back to wherever the fuck you're from, man. You don't deserve to be here.
Well, I landed last night, and I did the exact, like, I took the air train to the train, and it all went smooth. But the last thing you want to do when you get off your flight is travel anymore. Like,
exactly.
You're so burnt. And then I did not get upgraded. I did get a little upgraded in the sense that, like, there was a family of 4, and I think the way it was set to be is there was an 8-year-old daughter, a 10-year-old daughter, a mom, and a dad. And the mom and dad had window and aisle in one set of seats. And then I was set to sit in between their 8 and 10-year-old daughter. Like, I had the middle seat between the two. Also, I had taken 15 milligrams of edible. I was high as a kite.
Oh, wow.
And they call me in on the radio, and they're like, hey, there's a family. They want to switch seats. They're going to give you the window seat. And I was like, that's huge. Thank you.
You want the window.
Over the middle seat in between the two children. Yeah, I'll take window. I would go aisle's obviously the better seat.
For sure.
But
that's what I would say. I'd be like, you want to sit with your family, give me the aisle.
Well, I mean, also they already struck this up before I even got to talking to them. They were like, this is what's happening. It wasn't them. Anyway, so we take off. There's the mom is in between her 2 kids, and then the dad is sitting in the window. The aisle seat. Also, immediately he dominates middle seat. He slides his bag under that seat. He's like putting trash in that one. Like, he's like commanded that. He's taken both seats. I had bought the Lord of the Rings extended edition. I was pretty satisfied. I was also, as I was flying, I had the window down, and I was having a freak. I was like, I can't.
You had the window down.
No, sorry, I had the window shade up. My apologies. I can handle it. But I was like, wow. I mean, I was one with the clouds, dude. I was like, this is what a way to go.
That's awesome.
It was cool. And then, but like, I don't know, 45 minutes in the flight, Frodo's trying to get the ring back to Mordor, and the mom comes up to us and says, hey, I need to sit next to him for a couple minutes, but then we'll give you back the space. I was like, okay. 2 hours later, they're like, hey, we're trying to descend. She's like, thanks. I was like, you jerks.
Wait, so what? Like, she sat in the middle, you're saying?
Yeah, the husband sat in the middle. He scooted. She scooted him.
Jesus, dude.
Again, I did go from middle to window in the end. I got completely dominated. I actually stood up after they had been there for an hour. I was like, I didn't even have to go to the bathroom, but I was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom, send a bit of a message. You guys are in my way. And they were like, yeah, we'll get out. And then they were immediately back there. So this is unacceptable.
Dude, that family.
Those children. I was the one that told Ryan to lock up, though. Which, again,
he did tell me because I gave him guff today when I saw him at work.
Yeah, but also I'm right. He was right. That's a tough in your end. But if nobody's here for multiple, we should lock our doors.
No. You're right. I didn't know that no one was here.
Well, of course, dude. The one time, our old roommate Joe was catastrophically high. Like, he was so high and he was so stoned. And our old upstairs roommate Maya, who had moved out, came swinging by, and Maya was an alpha, and she was trying to get something, or I don't know. Joe was too zonked out of his mind that he locked the whole house, right?
Oh yeah.
And I'd come back and I needed to go to the bathroom, and the front door and I could see Joe in the kitchen. I'm banging on the door, and I see him run away. I have never wanted to kill that man more. He was like, sorry, man. I thought you were mine. I was like, this is inexcusable. You gotta lock this down, dude. You gotta lock. That was maybe the most mad I'd ever been. I was furious. I get your anger.
Yeah, because like I was just tired and I felt like, and then it was just it was freezing.
We've never
cold.
done it.
I've never experienced. I didn't even know the keys could. I was like, I think I'm locked out. Like I didn't think my keys would even open that shit. Right. We just don't lock our door, and
we lock our gate though, and we're gonna start locking our door to all those listeners.
Yeah. And yeah, I'd like to see them try to hop over that bar.
Dude, we do have a great front gate that's really of the utmost security.
We're in a fortress.
We're in a fortress, but then once you get past the gate,
And it's easy sailing.
then it's pretty smooth sailing.
But yeah, it was.
But yeah, I get
I
why
was just tired, upset, and it was just going from like sunny South Florida to it was like 19 degrees out, I think,
sure.
and it was freezing, and just like the Uber ride was long, and like I just was such in a bad mood, and like whatever, and so then the doors are locked. I literally was like, I'm gonna like bang when I get inside. I'm banging on Ryan's doors and waking him up, and then going to my room. I didn't actually do that,
Right.
but that's what I wanted to do.
Well, I was also, I guess, I was pretty confident Ryan would be here I thought Ryan was the only one. I guess maybe he stayed a day longer. I misunderstood the schedule.
Something happened, but it was fine. I ended up.
I mean, he got in. It worked.
I got inside. I went
Everything's
to
good.
bed. Yeah, I was so tired.
Oh,
Great sleep.
great sleep.
Yeah, dude.
How was the flight over? I know you were nervous about that in the back and all that.
Yeah, no, the back was good. So I must have seemed insane. Well, I guess it's not that crazy, but we get to the airport and I'm like, I'm not sitting down until this plane because my back, like, I think I have like a
Slip
disc
right?
or something, or bulging disc, or something's wrong with my disc.
It's a disc.
It's scratched.
Scratched.
And so when I'm sitting down for a long period of time, it really fucks up my back. Even for not that long, like I sit up, it's tight. So for the couple
For those listening at home, David has the most incredible lounge going on right now. You have been lounging hard since this disc action.
I can't sit.
Yeah, but which obviously you're totally you handle you, but you are always just like you have like a grape leaf over your dong, like just like laying out Greek style every time I see you.
Yeah, I'm waiting for two hairless boys to feed me grapes.
No, absolutely. Anyway, you're standing at attention in the
I
airport.
was at the airport. I was just for like an hour and a half. I'm just standing next to Anna, who's and there's like an open seat and whatever. But I was like, I'm not, and it ended up being fine. I got off the flight being like, oh, my back feels. I really think me not sitting really helped for those it gave my back some time to rest.
Yeah.
And so yeah, the flight was fine. I watched 4 Christmases.
Never seen it.
Really?
No.
It's a pretty funny movie, man.
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn,
Okay.
Reese Witherspoon.
I've definitely seen that on like an HBO Max or Netflix or so. I've scrolled by it.
Yeah, it's a good holiday movie. I was talking to Elberg about it
Oh,
at
sure.
at our dinner, and he
At
was
our-
like, "Great movie, great movie." He's a big Vaughn fan.
Rightfully so.
Did you know that?
No, I did not. I mean, I think you guys got a lot closer.
We did. He was telling me in his classroom, he's got a poster of Vince Vaughn that says "You're so money, baby, you don't even know it,"
That's awesome.
and that's what he'll tell his students when they are not sure
That's
when they say an answer with that's correct, but they're not sure about themselves. He goes, "You're so money, baby, you don't even know it."
that's amazing. He's got to be a great teacher.
My God.
He's such a positive, like motivating, joyous guy that really cares.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's the man.
I would love to have him as a teacher.
No, I thought about it. I was like, I would have loved to have you as like my high school teacher. And I found out, I think it was my senior year of high school was his first year teaching. It was
wow.
It was like one of those. It was one of,
It
it
could
could have
have
happened. It could have happened.
Yeah. If only you were a child
The
in
younger
the Bronx.
boy. Yeah. If only I was.
Yo,
Do it. Please do it.
Yo, Mr. Brian.
Your money, babe.
This shit don't make no sense, yo.
Your mind, baby. You don't even know it. I don't know why we both went in that
You're so money,
direction.
baby, you don't even know it. They love
Um,
him. He told me he does a prank on his students where if kids come in late, he's like, Brian is like the type of teacher that I imagine I would be if I was a teacher, where he told me he does a prank on his students. If there's like kids late and he knows they're coming, he'll tell the class, he's like, all right, guys, when I say tuna sub, you all die laughing like it's the funniest shit ever. They're like, okay, so he says that before the late kids come in. So then the late kids come in, and then like 30 minutes into class, he's like, and if you solve for X here, you get 3, but it's not like it's a tuna sub. And everyone's like, ah! whoa, and fucking flipping desks and whatever. And all the other kids like, yo, what? What? I don't get it. And like felt like I was like, that's what I would do.
That's what you would. What you know your teaching name would be? Mr. M, Mr. Marco.
I'd be Mr. Marco for
Mr.
sure.
Marco.
I'm not. This is where I'm kind of like you, because you said you would make your kids call you Mr. Fine.
No, my kids friends. I would not have my son call me Mr.
But he'd be Dad. He's not hitting you with Max.
No, I don't think my kid and I are gonna be on a first name.
Yeah. That's how I feel about teachers.
Sure.
I don't fuck with the like calling your teacher Eric or
Yeah.
whatever.
I agree with that. Obviously.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm for sure Mr. Marco to my students.
Sure.
But anyway, yeah, I watched 4 Christmases.
That's huge.
It was good.
What'd you get up to in Florida?
We went to the beach every single day.
Do you live near the beach, or is that like a hike?
No,
That's-
I live like 7 minutes from the beach.
Oh, that rules. Okay.
Yeah, even less if I go to my closest one, but 7
Sure.
minutes from the cool one.
Oh,
Yeah. And it's awesome. And my dad had this sweet, he has this thing there. So like at the beaches in my county, there's like this service where there's all these beach lounge chairs with an umbrella and a little table. And it's like a yearly membership to like be a part of this thing where you could sit at it.
like a resort situation.
Like a
almost.
resort situation, but on the public beach.
So they're like, are they just set up everywhere?
They're set up, but there's guys on ATVs guarding them, so not just anyone can sit on them.
Understood. Understood.
Like if you sat there, you could probably get away with it for 5 minutes before an ATV pulls up on you.
And it's like, where's your license?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's a card. My dad gave me his card. It says
Wow.
just Marco on it, so it's perfect. And we used that like the whole time. It was awesome. It was so clutch. But let me ask you. So here's what the service provides. It's a beach chair with a little padding, so it's really comfortable, an umbrella, and a little table.
Right.
And you get, for the year, you get unlimited access to that at the beach.
Right.
How much would you pay for that service for a year?
Oh man. I mean, I don't know. If someone was like, "That's $100 for the year," I'd be like, "All right." If I was going to the beach, I mean, it's weird for me to think right now about in terms of incorporating the beach into I would not. But let's go 100 clams. I'd toss 100 clams for that.
Okay. You're about $800 off.
Really?
$900 for the year.
Are you still allowed to bring your own chair
Yeah.
to these beaches?
Yeah.
I don't think I would toss that. $900.
$900. My dad negotiated a deal where he did 2 years for $700 each. But still,
Wow.
but
Is that like your dad's luxury? How often is he at the beach?
I think when he first got it was a lot more, but now he's about once a week.
Okay.
So I did the math at 900, which my dad isn't paying, but at 900 for the year, that's $75 a month. So it's not as bad as it sounds when you put it that way.
Right.
But
I mean, if you have like, I don't know. I mean, people have their monthly membership. I would value more like if parking was difficult. I would value a parking spot way more than I would value.
he does also have the park.
Yeah, but you can't. Can you imagine parking a mile away to your $700 beach spot? I mean, that's,
Yeah.
are they like close? Are they in the perfect spot? These chairs?
Yeah, they're
I mean, I
great.
get why there's people on ATV. I mean, they pay their salary if it's
Oh,
that's,
for sure.
that's a $900 chair.
Yeah,
What would you do?
they do make it so much better.
Right. What would you toss that way?
Well, before I knew how much they were, I was saying I would pay $250 for the year,
Okay.
and I was thinking they're probably about $300-400. I was
Sure.
shocked.
Yeah, I mean that's. Just,
I was shocked.
I mean, good for your dad.
He's doing
I mean,
it. Right.
you're at a. Even at the public beach, people can ball out.
It's true.
That's crazy.
No, it was awesome. I mean, it did make a huge difference. Like by the end of the week, I was like, it's kind of worth it. But
It's not. It's unquestionably better. Worth it? I don't know. It's for sure better.
Yeah.
Oh man,
No, that was-
900. All right. Hey,
I know.
I mean, I was trying to think of like what monthly membership. I think the only monthly membership I have. No. Well, I got the AMC stubs.
Yep.
I bought HBO for the year.
Browsers is weekly, so
That's true. Well done. way to toss that in there. No, I don't. 900. No, I mean, no. I mean, I would not pay that. I'll tell you that right now. I would not.
But if you had moolah, you would.
No, I don't think that's the type of thing I would do.
Okay.
I really don't. I would bring my own. No, don't get me wrong. I will spend money on a lot of stupid stuff. If I had that, even if I had $900 chair, I don't think that's what I would spend it on.
Wait, you say that now, but you haven't experienced the chairs.
I mean, that's incredibly true. But I've also been able to carry a chair before. You know, I could bring my.
But
own.
these aren't chairs, man.
I understand. I've been to. I mean, I know what the.
Yeah, you know what that.
I've seen. I've seen pictures. You know.
Yeah, it was awesome.
They're like the ones we have out here, the blue ones that kick back,
But
way better. But way better. I know, but way better because it's $900
And
a
a
year.
table.
And a table.
The table's huge.
Yep.
The umbrella's huge.
Right. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing. Well, I mean, I'm not a beach. I'm not a beach guy like you.
Well,
it's in your blood. It's in your blood.
and
to
you
want
haven't
this.
experienced the beaches of South. I think your mind's gonna change once we
do our Florida road trip.
once we do our Florida trip.
I'm
yeah.
sure. I'm sure. I'm very excited. My brother was talking to me about how much we should do that. I was like, that we have to do it during the winter.
Yes,
That makes profoundly more sense.
totally.
That'll probably be a next winter, I would think. I hope.
Let's mark it.
Let's mark it.
in the calendar.
All right, you were at the beach every day, and you're $900 seat. I don't know if I gave the appropriate. I want people to know that I think that is far too much. It explains the ATV security way more.
For sure. And it's the guy that runs it is just like, or not runs it, but it's been the same guy working the ATV since I was a kid. Like it's just jacked.
Oh, so this has been around your whole.
Yeah, just a jacked ass black dude who's never wears a shirt, and he just like paddle boards and like does push-ups at the beach. It kind of seems like the perfect job for him. I don't know how much he's making, but he loves the beach.
Yeah, he has. I mean, if I'm doing 900 a chair, I got to be there at least 3 times a week.
Yeah,
I would.
yeah, and that's yeah.
I think that's, especially if it's a 7-minute drive. I also my honest hunch is if I when I get old, I think I go more the lake forest route than the beach ocean route.
Yeah,
That's more my speed.
yeah, I see that.
I see that. Yeah,
Chairs are free down Lakeway.
exactly. I like the way they do things over
Yeah.
in Lake Town. Did you watch Stranger Things season 5? I know you did.
No,
No,
I've never
I-
seen a single episode.
For real?
Yeah.
I know what we're doing after this for the next month.
Nah.
What?
I'll tell you what I did watch though.
What's up?
If we could break into this for 1 second,
Do it.
is the Eddie Murphy documentary. Have you
Oh
seen that?
no, I was hoping you would say Zootopia too.
Oh. Did you watch?
Opening night.
It must have been so many children.
So
there.
many, dude. I also went by myself.
Oh my god.
And I mean, I don't want to cut off your Eddie Murphy thing, but I did see Zootopia 2 opening night 6:30. My brother saw it the next day because ships in the dark or whatever, and he actually bailed on me. We were gonna watch it, and then he was like, "I got friends," and I was like, "That sucks." And so my options basically everyone was busy. I was like, "Well, I'm gonna go catch Zootopia 2." I was sitting in between two families, and my brother made this funny point of like there were so many kids talking, and I was annoyed. I wanted to be quiet, and then I was like, I am in their territory.
Yeah.
I am at the Zootopia 2. I gotta.
For sure.
I'm not gonna be the guy yelling at the kids to be quiet, so I
That's
can figure out what happens to the reptiles.
That would be the creepiest thing
That
ever.
would be
A guy
terrifying.
by himself.
Shut up! I'm trying to watch the movie. You know how long I've been waiting for this. You watched some Eddie Murphy?
The Eddie Murphy documentary. Super interesting. I highly recommend it.
Honestly, didn't know it was even a thing. I was
Yeah.
way more locked in on Zootopia.
No,
too.
for sure. I get it. We have different interests. But,
Yes.
it was really good. His life, I mean, so amazing. Because, think about it, he was famous for so long. You know
Right.
what I mean? He got SNL when he was 19.
I did not know that. I knew it was young. I didn't know it was 19.
And then he was, a movie star at 20.
Right.
And then just the most famous person ever for so long. Did all the stand-up specials, yada, yada. Not one controversy. He went all the years of being that famous with not one controversy. He never drank. He never did drugs. He's so talented. He's a musician. He was fucking playing piano and guitar and all that shit. He had a #1 hit song called Party All the Time. It was #1 on the Billboard charts. He did all this.
When was this 80s?
80s.
80s, okay.
Um,
He never drank?
never drank.
Like he was like dead sober type of thing, or like public, like never got like DUI type stuff, or he never. I mean, it's hard
That's
to believe.
a crazy standard.
Well, I
You're
mean,
like,
for
he never,
for,
do you mean he never? Do you mean he doesn't drink, or you mean he just like never got a DUI?
yeah, I mean, I stand by that.
He never did drugs, and maybe he had a drink ever, but he said he didn't really drink.
Okay.
And put family first. He said a big thing of his was like to make sure he never let his like ego take over him, which is like something he saw happen to a lot of people in Hollywood, which is like obviously. But the reason I bring this documentary up is because Dave Chappelle is in the documentary, being one of the talking heads, and Dave Chappelle's ego
Enormous.
is so out of this world that every time he complimented Eddie Murphy, he had to also throw in a compliment for himself, right? So he went like, there were 2 quotes that were really funny to me. One where he goes, "If I'm the LeBron of comedy, Eddie Murphy is Michael Jordan." Which, when I saw that, I'm like, you could have just said Eddie Murphy's the Michael Jordan of comedy. You didn't
Right.
have to be like, I'm LeBron.
Right. That's
I'm the current.
huge. I'm the current Michael Jordan. But
Yeah.
you used to be.
I did surpass him, and I'm still playing, and I'm goated.
But
And
he
then,
was really good.
yeah. Then the other thing was they were talking about The Nutty Professor. Have you ever seen that movie?
No, but I know it.
And Dave Chappelle is in that movie as a really young comic. Like, he plays a comedian. In Nutty Professor, Eddie Murphy goes, when he's like the fat professor, he gets roasted by a comedian when they go to see stand-up, and it's Dave Chappelle, right? It's actually a really funny scene, but it's like before Dave Chappelle did Killing Them Softly, before anything. And he's like saying, "Man, I was thinking about what a special moment that must have been for everybody on set, because they knew I was going to be a comedy legend, and he already was a comedy legend." And I'm like, what?
Probably
How-
not. They knew the second half.
I don't think no one. He was in 2 scenes. Like, no one knew he was gonna be a comedy legend.
Right. That's yeah. I mean that tracks from literally every story I've ever heard about.
Yeah.
I also know nothing about Eddie Murphy. I don't think outside of like Shrek 1 and 2, I don't know if I've seen an Eddie Murphy movie.
Well, that's they're really good. But what's funny is that was Pete Davidson was being interviewed for some reason,
Sure.
and Pete Davidson was like, "Yeah, like obviously I was a really huge Eddie Murphy fan because of Shrek." Like, he also had Shrek as a reference point.
that's the base.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Pete Davidson's a weird one to get on the horn for.
I know.
But I feel like Pete's done a pretty good job of acknowledging just the amount of things he's put in. He's like, I'm not qualified. I don't know why I keep being asked.
It's true.
But of course I'll say yes. But I don't know why you want me for this.
Yeah, that's how I feel about him. He's fine.
I mean, he said it multiple. Like I remember just like someone interviewing something. He's like, I don't know why you have me here, but yeah, I'll answer it.
All right. So what?
Wait, I don't know. Wait, did you? I don't know. Did you? No, shoot. I was about to be like, did you cook anything? Did you? Did you do anything crazy?
I really don't think there's that
You-
much. I saw Corbin. Did you see Corbin's post on Instagram?
Oh, congratulations!
I know.
did.
Engaged.
Did that happen Thanksgiving Day,
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Mr. and
No,
Mrs. Corbin?
I think the day after Thanksgiving.
That's
I know,
Black Friday.
dude. Huge. You know how he did it?
I saw it was on the beach. I saw the picture was on the beach.
Him and his lass. He was like, "Let's go look for shark teeth."
Oh.
And then he goes, "Oh, yo, look at this one I found."
Wow.
Pretty good idea, right?
That's pretty. Should have used your dad's premium seating.
They
You
don't
want
go-
to have a rest? I got us a $900 seat over there.
They don't go all the way up to Jupiter.
Understood.
Yeah.
Wait, and she was thoroughly surprised.
Yeah, he said she did not expect it at all.
That's beautiful. Wait, who took the picture?
I don't know.
That's a great question.
Yeah, that's true.
Were you surprised, or did you know it was happening?
He told me he was going to do it, and then he was like, "I don't think I will anymore because I don't like her that much."
Right.
But no, he said,
change of heart.
yeah. And he said he flipped a coin day of and was like,
Right.
"All right, I guess I'll do it."
Power of heads.
Yeah, no, there was like she had some family stuff, and he's like, maybe this isn't the best week. But,
Sure. No, it wasn't the first thing. Can you imagine? Corbin's like, just dude, we listen to this.
Yo, chill.
Chill. That's glorious. Congratulations.
No, that was awesome.
People are doing it.
Yep.
People are. My mom. I mean, I got more questions than I normally do about, do I have a girlfriend?
Really?
Yeah. I answered them swiftly.
Yeah. Nope.
No. No. They're like, any prospects? Less. No.
I'm losing
I'm losing it.
prospects.
And then I told my mom, this was very funny. I told my mom about how we had a big dinner with like 14 guys. And I was like, yeah, I just mostly hang out with the guys, and it's just a lot of stuff. And she's like, yeah. And she started to allude that all of you are incels. And I was like, no, we get around. I'm the incel.
What the hell?
I was like, no, we get after it.
What did she say?
Dude, I gotta find I don't want to misquote my mom talking about our lack of celibacy, but I did assure that we were plowing, not
For
individually. We were all getting
not together.
getting some. I was like, the one of them has a kid. Chill.
Yeah, I mean everybody's an incel sometimes.
You have to be.
Yeah.
Great.
No one's fucking at every moment they want to be fucking. That's
for
all.
sure. I can think of a couple. No, dude, home was fun. Home was a lot. I had so much fun. And all the only thing I did really was I just got stoned with my mom for 48 hours straight
Yeah.
and hung out with Joe pretty much at every other interval.
How's he?
He's fantastic, dude. He's doing more or less the same. He's doing, but it was a great cat. I mean, I just realized that Joe and I have never we never catch up. We don't know how to talk without just talking nonsense for 40 minutes, and then a sincere question will slip in somehow.
Yeah.
And that'll get addressed, and we'll get right back to it. But it was a lot of. I landed. I hung out with my mom. And then there's always that, it's always kind of awkward the drive back from the airport to the house because then we're trying to catch up. But my mom and I really interact by kind of just teasing each other and and it's a good time. And no, I got there, had some fun. I was completely out of sync with my brother. My brother was very out of sync with the rest of our squad. Every time he thought we were doing something, it was like, no, that was planned for this other thing. And we just every time. Ships in the night has been a huge expression of mine lately.
Yeah.
I'm tossing it out there. And so I saw my brother very little. I saw my mom. And then Joe, again, it was like we were kids again because we're neighbors. And I just texted him. I was like, do you want to come over? He was like, absolutely. And
Did you walk through the fence?
he came over every time because his parents are not as pro-smoking as my representative, and that's how we got down. And although my mom would not smoke with Joe and I because she did, I think she has before their parents got very mad at that.
Really?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to. I think like one time that had happened. She was just like, I'm not trying to cause any controversy on that end.
Yeah, not with the neighbors.
Not with the neighbors, man.
Gotta keep the peace.
Dude, you want to hear something great? I have a horrible next door neighbor. Like, this guy is actually he's like written not death threats, but more or less like things to my mom that are like, you should I hate you. You should kill yourself. like terrible letters to my mom. Like, I remember instead of the stamp, he wrote, it was a skull and crossbones. He's just like, he's an actual, he's an actual, just this really old, he throws chicken bones in front of our house and his house. So when our dogs come out, they'll eat it and try and choke on it. And my dog did that. I had to wrestle out, and my mom is now at war with this guy, more or less, in terms of getting up cameras and lights. He is a horrible guy. She truly has a bad neighbor that just hates her for I don't know whatever reason.
Because she smoked with Joe.
Yeah,
I'm pissed too.
I shout out Barry. Oh God, yeah. My mom is. I've heard about that. I mean, my whole life they've been there.
Really?
Yeah, he lived with his parents the whole time, and then his parents died, and he's holding down the fort.
Jesus.
Yeah.
My mom has pretty awful neighbors too. This one lady, Michelle, she is like just really. She first of all, she drives a giant all-white Jeep Gladiator with it's raised, and she has 2 flags,
Yeah.
full staff hanging from her
Yeah.
trunk. It's an American flag, and oh no, I'm sorry, it's a Trump flag
Right.
and an Israel flag.
Sure.
I'm like, dude, you are that's just being like, I dare you to say something.
Yeah, absolutely.
On both of them. And she
Even in Florida, you're like, this is a bit much.
I mean, in Florida, like, no one bats an eye, honestly. But,
Sure.
She but I remember she like really just is always like causing drama in the neighborhood and all that. And one time she really pissed off my mom because my mom like redid her house, and Michelle saw like the inside of it, and Michelle saw, and so she redid her house, and she invited my mom over, and she's like, yeah, like I saw you redid your house, and I'm like, I should do. I have way more money than her.
Right.
I should do. You know, my mom.
Dude,
got
the older
butthurt.
ladies.
Yep.
There is nothing more of a guarantee than when I know I'm going to see my mom. I'm going to hear some nonsense about the neighbors.
Yep.
That is a lock of what mess will be talked. Did you have a good actual Thanksgiving?
Yeah, man, it was good. It was good.
Who was there?
It was me, Anna, my mom, my brother, and his girlfriend.
Okay, that's a tight unit.
It was a tight unit. Yeah, no, my uncle has achieved a level of homelessness that is, he can't be inside anymore.
Right.
He's relegated. He's staying outside.
You won.
It would be a problem, I think, if he was in there. And so, yeah, that was it. And then we did a dinner the night before with at my dad's house with other kind of the same squad but reversed, and including my stepbrother and his girlfriend, and
What day was that?
Wednesday.
What? Okay, got it. So your stepbrother, his girl. I didn't realize you had a step. Maybe
Yeah.
I know. I should know.
Yeah, oh yeah, I got a stepbro.
Or you guys talk at all? He doesn't come up much.
No, yeah,
Which is that's a fair thing. He definitely doesn't come up a lot.
Yeah, no. No, we don't really talk that much, but I mean, like, when I see him, he's great. He's an awesome guy.
Older, younger?
Younger, he's he's like 3 years younger, I think.
Okay.
He's successful.
Oh, what does he do?
He's an engineer.
Wow. Yeah, I've never heard of this character. I know I have, but this is totally not. I'm like, you have an engineer step.
Yeah, named Jared.
Jared. Nice.
Yep.
Oh, that's I met your dad's wife's kid. I'm putting this together. Got it.
Yep.
Got it.
It
was just the 4 or 5 of you?
Well,
Oh, your brother, yourself, Anna.
8 people.
Oh, so that was a bigger one.
That was a bigger one. That was good. They made Mexican food, and that one was. I mean, we played.
Nice. Wait, that's huge.
Yeah. Yeah, it was awesome.
I had my mom's. This was probably the most fun I've had at a Thanksgiving in a very long time. There was 13 of us. It was the cousins. Everyone that's fun in my family was there, and no one had any beef, and it was such a good. I was crossed as heck. My mom just had out these bottles of, and here's the thing is normally in the several past holidays, it has been my responsibility to pick up my grandma. So, naturally I stay sober, but this time my uncle, he was like, "Hey, I'm picking up grandma or whatever," and I was like, "Sick," and dude, he totally forgot. Like, he totally forgot to pick up my grandma. So everyone's there outside of my 93-year-old grandma, who's like the reason we're all here. And it was so funny. It was so tough. We were giving him a hard time for that. But it was a very, my mom just made lasagna, which is what a huge addition to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I'm not even a big turkey guy. Like, I don't really like much Thanksgiving. There's a reason I have it once a year. But my mom was like, and I'm also made of lasagna. I'm tossing it. And I'm like, that is phenomenal. I was just chowing down lasagna.
Dude, well,
Talking nonsense with my grandma. I was.
yeah, what do you two talk about?
Just whatever, man. I mean, really anything. Grandma and she'll want to know how things are, and I I am with I have really old like I have people as this was very funny as the dinner was ending. I've told you about my gay great uncles, right? They're there every Thanksgiving.
Yeah, of course I've heard about that.
Of course you have. And as we were leaving, I see him once a year, Thanksgiving every year. He steps aside and he tells me, he goes, "Hey, I really don't like what Trump is doing, but also I'm really old, so I won't be around them much longer, so why should I care?" And I just stood there, gonzo, and I was like, yeah. I gave him a hug. I was like, you're not throwing this on at the end.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're going to toss death and politics and the goodbye hug? I can't. What am I supposed to do? But I think my grandma was just so happy because I feel like when we're around her, all of us are on best behavior, trying to I don't know. This time we were all just genuinely just having fun, and she just got to witness her family being one big happy family again. I think she just enjoyed being around that energy and people kind of elbowing her and talking a little, talking about the past, and yeah, it was fun. Everybody was very happy. Apparently my mom went up to my brother. It was 6 o'clock. The dinner wasn't even for half an hour. My mom went up to my brother and went, "When's everyone gonna leave? I just want to smoke." And I was like,
She doesn't get high in front of the fam.
Not certain. Well, no. Once the fam that we didn't get high. Once aunts and uncles and grandmas left, there was 4 cousins, my mom and myself, and there was just 2 joints going around the whole kitchen. The place was totally hotbox.
That's awesome.
It was fun. I mean, it is. I was telling her I was trying to write a bit about our relationship because I was like, I don't know anyone who hangs out how we hang out.
Yeah. That's what I was telling Joseph. I'm like, it's just. He was like, "You think Max is having fun?" I'm like, I think it's just a total smoke session.
Absolutely. No, from the moment I landed, until the moment I got on there. I mean, the whole time.
That's awesome.
It's fun. You have to leave. It's like a smoke bed.
That's what I was saying. I was like, it seems awesome, and that I would love to do that, but it also feels like one of those things when you're done, you're like, oh, well, I don't feel rested.
No. I mean, you're just no. Absolutely, I felt horrible. The whole time I was. Yeah, I was partying. I mean, I was not. I mean, my version of partying, I guess. But I came home and I literally was like, I can't smoke again until Christmas when I head back. Because I got to lock in. But we had we play. Joe's dad sets up the turkey bowl every Thanksgiving morning. I've done it for 15, maybe 20 years at this point. A flag football game he sets up. We did that again. But now everyone's just old and decrepit, and it's just Joe, myself, and 2 other friends just tossing a ball around. But we did that. Yeah, it was good, man. It was a good short, fun, had a good time, ready to be back. I don't know if rested would be the word I would use, but I had a very good time with my family.
It's beautiful, man.
It's beautiful. Yeah, I don't know. Zootopia 2 wasn't great, but it was good enough. I downloaded Lord of the Rings, the last movie, but the extent it's 4.5 hours long.
Yeah.
I didn't finish it in my flight from San Francisco to New York because I was finishing my book, and I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I was pretty locked in.
So it's a long film. Do you feel like they cut out the stuff they needed to cut out in the final?
I mean, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I don't know if I got anything else. I was thinking about texting you. Throughout the week to be like, "Hey, man, what's up?" I was like, you deserve 1 week of not hearing from me.
No, I was like,
you deserve one.
I thought of texting you too on Thanksgiving because I'm not someone. Thanksgiving is like one of those holidays where I'm like, like maybe on Christmas, on birthdays, whatever, you text your friends. But Thanksgiving doesn't feel like one you need to be like, hey, man, happy Thanksgiving. Like, you know what I mean? But a few of my
Birthday's
friends.
the big one.
Yeah.
I got some happy Thanksgivings too, and I was like, are we doing that now?
Yeah, no, exactly. And then I was like, should I be like sending them out? And so, but I was like, you know what? Like, if Max cared about this, he would send it.
Yeah.
So
I'll do my best to get that's something I dislike about myself is how bad I am with birthdays because I think it's a joy to get a birthday text. Who doesn't appreciate the other holidays? I mean, we all know.
I used to care more, but I don't care about birthday or birthday text. But I used to be like,
I'll change that.
I used to really be in like, I'd be looking like, this person hasn't even texted me yet.
Yeah, dude.
Wonder if they will. And like, it's like,
No, that's the diva side of you, and I get it. I live for it.
I'm over that now. Now I don't care, and
you're just a better man.
I'm every day.
I'm glad you found your love for comedy again. That's huge.
Yeah, no, that was good. I mean, I'm
You needed it. I mean, you were very much like this has to happen. I have to get out. I was like,
no, it was like I really did need that trip, and it felt so great.
Yeah, you were at $1,000 seats. you had box seats to the ocean,
dude. For real.
That
crazy. Shit ruled.
Oh man.
All right.
Are we done?
Do you have any?
I mean, I'm glad we got back to the basics. No more of those silly guests. They'll be back very soon.
They will.
They seem to be doing really well for us. But yeah, this is for the OGs. This is a David and Max episode.
This is, I mean, like full disclosure. I stepped out. I got home from work. Max got home from the store. I stepped out of my room to say what's up, and then Max was like, "Let's catch up on the podcast. Maybe we'll get some great." So like, this is really legitimately us talking for the first time,
absolutely,
in a week.
And I also was so genuinely embarrassed to do that. I thought about that, but I was also like, the amount of times we've said we should do this because it is a two birds one stone. It's really lame.
Yeah,
this is not a cool way to be like, hey man, how are you doing? Lift your feet up.
And you know what? I'll say, I don't know.
Maybe this is the last time we'll do this.
We'll talk
Maybe
about
this is the last time we'll ever do this. But you got our first actual conversation in a week.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a treat for you guys. All right. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.